I'm good. Use a 13mm socket with our ratchet. Go ahead and loosen and remove our drain plug for our oil pan. Make sure you have your drain bucket underneath, ready to go. Shop gloves is nice and handy when you're doing something like this here. That way there, if the oil does spit out at you, your hands are protected here. With the oil pretty much drained out, go ahead and put your drain plug in. Just gonna go ahead and snug that down. Once you feel that bolt bottom out, you want to go just a little bit more. You want to make that snug. Once that's in there snug, go ahead and clean up your pan. Our oil filter is right up above our starter here. We're going to use our filter wrench. You want to have a drain bucket underneath or a catch can or something. Let's go ahead and loosen this filter. Once you break it free, you can normally spin that out by hand. And the filter should have some oil left in it. So just watch for that and drop that filter out. Now when you remove your oil filter, you want to make sure that the filter gasket is still on here. Sometimes the gasket will peel off of the filter and will stick to the engine. You want to make sure that that gasket is not stuck to the engine before you install the new filter. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a clean towel or clean rag, and we're going to clean the surface of the engine where the oil filter will seal to. Make sure that's clean of any debris. Now we're going to take our oil filter and we're going to add some oil to the top of this. And what this is doing is actually priming the oil filter. It's going to kind of preload it with some oil. This is going to help prevent dry start when we first put this all together and get it buttoned up. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up almost all the way, and then once that settles down inside a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and screw this onto the engine. We also want to take some of the new oil and just do a thin coating on the rubber seal itself. This is going to help seat it and help with the installation. Now that we have our filter primed, we're going to go ahead and feed this up, get up into place, and you might lose a little bit of oil from that filter after priming it. But once we really get that started on there, we can spin that right on. You want to get it, spin that. Once it gets seated, you want to try and get that almost another good half turn or 3/4 of a rotation on there. You want that to be pretty snug, but it shouldn't be any more than hand tight with a good firm grip. Locate your oil fill cap. Spin that off and set that aside. Get your funnel ready. I'm going to go ahead and add oil accordingly. This 3-liter engine takes about 4.5 quarts of oil. Let's go ahead and add our 1/2 quart here. Let's go ahead and remove our funnel. Install our cap. Now what you want to do is go ahead and start up the vehicle, let it run for about 30 seconds, shut it down, and we're going to check our engine oil level. Now on the driver's side of the engine, you're going to locate your oil dipstick here. You're going to pull this out. You can normally go ahead and just give this a quick wipe down with a clean towel. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in, bottom that out, and we're going to pull it out and check. Want to make sure that your engine oil is within that crosshatch area. It is full. So we have the perfect level. Go ahead and reinstall your dipstick. You're all set.